All right, so this is my very nice patient who saw me for a LASIK surgery consultation. He had some PRK surgery in the military in the past, and he had a little bit of change in his prescription over time, and so he is here for surgical evaluation. And so I would like him to kind of share with y'all, what kind of trouble he was having, what the surgery was like, and how he's doing now.
Yes, so the trouble that I was having was that the surgery that I had back in the Army had kind of worn off, and I was not been able to see far distance, some of the very fine things that you look for, and so I sought to, can I get some of that corrected? And went through the procedure, and very, very easy, and the staff was amazing and made me very, very comfortable. And went in, did the surgery on the day of my surgery, went home, took a nap, and then I had 20/20 vision. So it was amazing, and I'm very, very pleased with the results.
Well, that's wonderful. So just to back up a little bit, the PRK, I like to tell this to patients, and it's important to know, some patients do think that the surgery wears off, but actually what happens is our bodies do change over time. And so I kind of like use myself as an example. I was a lot leaner in the past, but then, my belt size, my pant size has to change over time. And it's not because, it's just simply because my body has changed. So I like to use that example. And so that's kind of how I would frame that. And so, of course, you had a little bit of a change, and people who are nearsighted tend to become more nearsighted over time. And so it's such a stark contrast to your initial PRK experience with this LASIK surgery. And as you can tell, it's kind of a no-fuss procedure.
Absolutely. So with the PRK, the procedure was that you went in and they actually removed that top layer of my eye completely. And after they administered the procedure, you took several pills and you were down for 3 days. So you would have to take medication, plus you would have to take eye drops, with the steroid drops, plus the eye numbing drops. So for 3 days you were essentially in bed taking medication. And over time that lasted for about 15 years. And my eyes didn't get as bad as they were, but it was to the point to where I wanted to see if there was something I could do to fine tune it, as opposed to getting eyeglasses.
Right.
And everybody here was very or gave me plenty of information on should I get the procedure, am I a candidate for it. So went through all of those steps, and still ultimately you guys said, hey, it's up to you to do that. And I felt like it was the right thing to do. And then when we did this procedure, what was such a big difference was that after the procedure, I went home, I took a nap, and it was done. No more pain. I could see, and except for a few follow-up visits to make sure everything was going well, it's been a phenomenal experience.
That's amazing. And just to check, I think last I checked, your vision was 20/20.
Oh yeah, now I can actually see where the golf ball goes when it hits the green. So.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you so much for sharing that story. I think it's going to help a whole lot of people who are kind of contemplating this surgery, and I really appreciate it a lot.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your staff, and it was a great experience. I encourage everyone to that's interested in it to go do it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much again.